Guys, welcome back to the University of Smooth. I am your host, Nixon the Dark, the internet's leading expert on unattractive behavior, broadcasting to you from the middle of the Midwest, deep in the heart of the friend zone. Yep, we had to get around to it at some point. Up front, we want to impress upon you that we are not your friend zone YouTube channel. We are not your friend zone podcast. We are one of those podcasts that offers you intense value. Yes, it's a passionate affair that we have. You want us like a drug. You feel like you need us because the value that we give you is just off the charts and it's going to make you a more attractive man. We're here to talk about the mythical friend zone. Some argue that the friend zone doesn't exist. When we get through with this, you'll understand that perspective. I use that term loosely to describe any situation in which you are involved with a woman. You want sex, intimacy, romance, investment from her, and she is not on board with it. Yet you guys have access to each other. You spend a lot of time together, and you have decided over a period of time to settle for that access despite the fact that you are not getting what you want. With that frame, you see how the friend zone is a problem of your own creation. You are settling for access that's not getting you what you want. You have the power at any time to walk away from such an arrangement. We're not telling you to march away in a huff and get butthurt and cry and say, I can't be friends with you because you don't want me. That's not what we're talking about. That's not the artful way of doing it. There's a matter of style when it comes to this. You are simply fading out of the narrative of her life because you're focusing on your own. You are withdrawing your access and not making a show of it. You are simply going in a different direction and you're not even addressing it because it doesn't need to be addressed. She may ask, she may be mildly intrigued. If you stop coming around, that's fine. It may even turn into a situation where she kind of wants you back. We recommend for you to build value. We do not recommend you, quote unquote, leaving the friend zone as a strategy to get this woman to come out of that frame and into yours. If that happens naturally, it's fine. Building your own value is something you do for yourself. You do not do it as a strategy to get a particular girl to want to be involved with you. That is the wrong lens through which to view value. Understand as well, if you are spending a lot of time with a girl and not getting what you want, she doesn't owe you desire just because you are spending time with her. Women do not reward your time and effort with enthusiasm, investment, passion, and desire. That is a misreading of the equation. If you insist on viewing your relationships through this frame, you will be constantly frustrated and disappointed. Women do not operate this way. Women seek men who have value, and when they find them, they act on a strong, intense desire to participate in that man's value. When you experience it, you will know it. It will feel wonderful, and it will definitely feel different than settling for you. Focus on building your own value, and the notion of the friend zone becomes an afterthought. It's simply a trivial way of looking at things. It just doesn't compute because your theme of your life is building your own value. Yes, like a good little sociopath, like a good little narcissist, you are toiling, focusing every way you possibly can on maximizing your value. When you do that, you increase your value and others want it. That's what you want. You want them to want you. Parting thought, there is one scenario in which the friend zone seems like the right strategy. If you have invested several months or years with a girl and then rather abruptly she suddenly starts to notice you, she starts to express desire for you. It's like, hey, the thing I was looking for was here all along. This happens from time to time and it leads to marriages. It happens enough that a lot of men think this is a successful strategy. And I suppose in a technical sense, they're correct. But we want you to instead focus on value. Yes, we say this over and over again. It is repetitive, but there's a frame here that is useful for you. If this woman is suddenly interested in you, you have to ask yourself, what changed? Did your value increase as a result of your own effort on every one of these dimensions, or did your value increase relative to hers as a function of time? If the only thing that happened was for time to pass and now you look like a better option, you may simply be an opportunity of convenience and not a man she truly desires. It may look the same at the start, but over time, it will become clear if she is settled for you. That passion will ebb away and it will simply be, you know what? It may just be the friend zone again, where you guys are buddy-buddy and you have a couple of kids together, but she really just wants you to keep your hands to yourself. She doesn't desire you, but she doesn't want to let you go, and you don't want to let her go because there's an enormous amount of comfort. That's fine. We traffic in value, passion, desire, enthusiasm here. We traffic in those relationships where you want her and she wants you. You can settle for something other than that. It is perfectly acceptable. You come here to learn about being the kind of attractive man that women truly want. We are here to help. Thanks for listening. Like, subscribe, and follow You of Smooth for more content.